Hey, welcome back to Scuba AI, where we help you deep dive on new AI technologies and capabilities. In today's video, I'm going to show you 5 free tools that you can use to create content. You can use these to create blog articles, marketing materials, emails, virtually anything you can think of that requires written content. Some of these tools are completely free and you can generate unlimited content with them. Others, they offer free trials or certain monthly limits, and that seems to be more the case for a lot of these tools. You might be limited to like 1,000 words or 2,500 words per month or something like that. So let's get to it. The first tool I'm going to walk you through is ChatGPT. This tool came out at the beginning of December 2022 and has taken the world by storm. There were millions of users within the first few days constantly posting the outputs of ChatGPT on Twitter, Facebook, social media, etc. So a lot of interest in ChatGPT when it first came out because it's so easy to use. And right now it has unlimited usage capabilities. So you are not having to pay for this. All you have to do is sign up for an account and you can generate essentially unlimited responses. So let's get into how you use ChatGPT. First, go to the website and then just click on Get Started. It might take a minute while it's checking that your connection is secure. I'm going to log in because I already have an account. You can just sign up. So once you've logged in, you'll be prompted with this screen where you have some example questions that you can ask ChatGPT, or you can go over here and create new specific chats and group them by the chat. I'm just going to go start and say, let's say I want to create an article about elephant habitats. So I just type in here, can you write an article about elephant habitats? You don't have to really add a question mark or anything. That's more out of habit. And then you just press enter and it will create an article for you. So it will type it out basically as it's going through the algorithm trying to figure out the next best sentence and next word in the sentence. So it may take a minute or two to fully output the content. But as you can see, this content mostly makes sense. Elephants are majestic creatures that are found in a variety of habitats across Africa and Asia. These habitats include savannas, grasslands, forests, and wetlands. And then it keeps going. It talks about African elephants, Asian elephants, talks about their habitats and conservation efforts. So this is a pretty good, simple article. If I don't like this, I can always go regenerate response, and then it will go ahead and create a new article. Perfect. Now, if I wanted to ask it to create a longer article or a shorter article, I could do that as well. So I'll just copy the question. Please make this at least 2,000 words. Now let's see what it says. All right, so it's going to be generating an article about elephant habitats, and it says in depth. All right, so it kind of cut off here where it didn't actually finish this sentence, but let's just check the word count first. I asked it to write an article that was at least 2,000 words, so let's see if it actually did that. I'm going to pull up my handy word counter tool, wordcounter.net, and double check this article has 2,000 words. It doesn't. So it only has 588 words. So clearly ChatGPT didn't listen to me about creating the 2,000 word article, but it was a fairly in-depth article. Now I can of course regenerate this response if I want, or continue. I can read through this, and if I want to have ChatGPT elaborate on any specific paragraph, I can ask it to add more clarity onto a specific paragraph's topic. That would, of course, increase my word count and get me closer to maybe the word count that I'm looking for. So next, I was reading through this article as it was being generated, and I want to dig a little bit further. It says here, elephants will dig into holes in the ground for protection from sun and rain. I don't know if that's true. So one thing that you have to be concerned about with any content that's created with AI is how accurate it is. It may not be fact-checked, of course, because it's being generated by an algorithm, so you have to do that as a human editor on the back end. Actually make sure that this content is accurate, reads well, and of course is grammatically correct. AI does a pretty good job there so far, especially that GPT 3.5 algorithm, but there's still plenty of room for improvement. So let's see if this is a true statement. I'm just going to quickly do a Google search and see if do elephants dig holes. I'm just going to copy the sentence and just add elephants to it to make sure that it's true. So here, they often create very large holes by digging with their feet, trunks, and tusks, working until they reach an adequate supply of water. So this is animals.mom.com. Don't know how accurate that is. PBS. It doesn't necessarily say anything in the text pulled by Google. So I'm going to keep going and see if I can find AfricanElephantJournal.com. They dig wallows that will fill with water from rainfall or groundwater. Discover Magazine. That's a relevant and legitimate resource. During the dry season, when water is low, an elephant will dig holes to find water. So, okay, this is potentially an accurate statement. Not necessarily fully in the full context of how they dig holes, why they dig holes, how deep, but that, of course, is something I can ask ChatGPT to elaborate on and create an additional paragraph or two about elephants digging holes. So this is one great tool that you can use for free to generate AI written content. The next tool I'm going to show you is called Rytr. So Rytr.me, Rytr. It's a free AI writing tool that gives you up to 10,000 characters for free per month, which equates to about 1,400 to 2,500 words. So again, probably about 1 to 2 blog articles that you can get out of Rytr each month. To get started, just go to Rytr.me, click on Start Writing. The easiest way to use Rytr is to go here on the left sidebar, select Choose a Use Case, and select the magic command. This is going to automatically choose the best feature of Rytr to meet your needs. So in this case, if I want to write an article about elephant habitats, I'm going to say, write an article about, and I already have elephant habitats on my clipboard. So number of variants, I just want one, see what it produces. Creativity, optimal, and then write for me. So now it started creating an article, created the first paragraph and the first sentence basically of the next paragraph. When you select text, there's these different features. So commands, so you can have a specific command, improve, rephrase that specific sentence or paragraph, write a paragraph on the selected text, AI image, and then continue writing. So for now I'm going to continue writing because this sentence is only partially complete. So then it will start generating more content. As you can see, my word count now is incrementing up to 164, characters 1034. So again, I'm about 1/10 of the way through my monthly quota for words generated. I'm going to again just select this content and say continue writing. The more content that you select, the more accurate the next piece of content is going to be, because the AI will have a little bit more context as to what you're looking to generate. So again, I'm going to select about 100 characters it'll tell me how many characters I've selected here, and then continue writing. All right. So I can keep doing this until I have enough content that I want to actually edit it. As you can see, there's still quite a bit of grammar issues where there's no spaces between sentences. So you'll have to clean this up. Here, we've got an issue with interesting facts about horses. No space here, but also this is an article about elephant habitats, not an article about horses. So you have to take the AI content with a grain of salt. There's still going to be a lot of editing needed down the road. What we could do is create an outline similar to what we had with Copy AI and try and start from there. To do that, I'm going to go choose a use case and say blog section writing. So I'll enter the section topic, which is habitats of Asian elephants. And the keywords habitats of Asian elephants and Asian elephants, and then see what it produces. Asian elephants live in a variety of habitats. They're found in forests, grasslands, and deserts, mostly found in these countries. Actually, this is pretty good. So I could probably use this content for a section headed with the header habitats of Asian elephants. Now let's create a section of habitats of African elephants. Write for me. African elephants are the largest land mammals. They also live in a variety of habitats. This is pretty much duplicated content right here, so I would probably edit it to take out one of these sentences. So this is how you can create some section content with Rytr. It's not as useful as Copy AI and ChatGPT as we were looking at before, where it could generate the full article with sections and everything. Rytr, you have to more manually create the sections as you go, and then figure out what the overall outline is going to be. I could also start with an overall outline. So if I wanted to start with habitats of African elephants, I can create blog idea and outline. Primary keyword is habitats, elephant habitats, as we talked about before. I create write for me. And now I can generate multiple different outlines to see which ones work better. I'm not liking these outlines, but of course you can use some of the other tools like Copy AI and ChatGPT to create better outlines that you can then plug into Rytr as well. The next content writing tool I'm going to talk to you about is Jasper AI. Jasper's become a really hot topic in the tech industry and the AI industry because it's now a unicorn, with its main purpose being AI content generation. It was launched relatively recently, only about 2 or 3 years ago, and has now become a unicorn with multi-billion-dollar valuation. It's launched a lot of different AI features, including AI chat and AI art. So really up and coming, widely used by marketers and content writers. So we're going to take a look at how you can use Jasper. Jasper comes with a free 5-day trial, so you can give it a shot, see if you like it, and then subscribe to the premium version if you do like it. So I would save the trial for if you're looking to create a blog article or two in the next few days. The easiest way to get started is by going to the templates and choosing the one-shot blog post. So I'm going to show you how to do this with elephant habitats. So blog topic, elephant habitats. tone of voice, I want it to be serious or professional. Intended audience, these are just average people. So I'm just going to enter average people. Language, I want it to be in English, of course. And then I can just generate. And the idea is that Jasper now will generate a full blog post that I can use. Obviously, this will need editing, both grammatically and fact-checking, but it'll give me a good starting point. All right, so came out with 3 new outputs because I had 3 down here. So let's scan through these articles together. So first article has different sections, has an intro, Asian elephants, African elephants, elephant sanctuaries. Next article, habitats around the world. So it's more of a free form article where it describes African and Asian elephants separately in 2 separate paragraphs, but no headers. You can go back and add headers, of course, if you want. And then the third article really dives into habitat loss. So intro, but the main focus is on habitat loss. So not overall habitats, but the loss of them. So between these 3, you can actually combine them. I would have maybe a section on habitat loss in an article that already at the beginning describes the difference between African and Asian elephant habitats, and then goes into habitat loss and then impact on that. Again, these will need a lot of editing. If you want more ideas, you can always click on Generate again to generate more ideas. So this is the freeform editor where you can ask Jasper to write a blog article about anything you want. So in this left sidebar, it says content description / brief. Write an article about. So I want to write an article about elephant habitats. Tone of voice, I want it to be serious, but I can also choose any freeform tone of voice I want. You can click to learn more and see what kind of options are available. So it's basically a lot of different types of adjectives. So describe the kind of voice you want to create an article in. Keywords, again, I'm going to choose elephant habitats like I have for the other tools. And then I just click compose. Of course, there's this output length. I'm just going to go with the default medium. But if I want longer content, I can choose that as well. And let Jasper do its work. So you can keep clicking on compose and it will keep generating new content. So as I'm reading through what Jasper's creating, the content's actually similar to what we were seeing with Copy.ai, where it's creating a freeform article based on my keywords, the elephant habitats. And actually, this is even more similar to what we were seeing with ChatGPT, where the content was free-flowing, not outlined, and basically just created on the fly. So you can keep clicking on compose if you want more and more content, but as you can see, Jasper does a pretty good job of creating content that's relevant and that flows fairly well. Again, you'll need to throw this into Grammarly, have an editor look at it, etc. Can't use this out of the box. There's a lot of potential issues if you use it and just copy and paste it into a blog article. It's not fact-checked. You're relying on the algorithm to create high-quality content, in this case, fact-checked as well as grammatically correct. So I would not use this out of the box, but Jasper does a really good job of creating something that you can start with and edit it. Next, I'm going to show you how to use Copy.ai to create AI-written content. Copy.ai offers 2 plans, a free plan with 2,000 words per month or a pro plan with unlimited words per month. What I have here is a pro version of Copy.ai, but the free version will look exactly the same, just with those limits of 2,000 words per month. So if you try and generate more than 2,000 words, it will prompt you to upgrade your account. To get started, I'm going to click on Blog Post Wizard because that's what I'm trying to do, to show you the free content writing. You can use any of the other tools for free with Copy AI. Just remember, you're going to be limited to 2,000 words. So I want to use the same prompt as I did with ChatGPT. So elephant habitats. I'm going to have that as the keyword as well. I can select the tone here, so it can be any of these. But for this, I just want it to be professional. I want it to be an article that explains elephant habitats. So then I'll generate outline. So this doesn't seem like much of an outline. I've actually run this through Copy AI before, and it generated better headers. So I'm just going to regenerate all, because this really doesn't outline an article. All right, these are just different types of habitats. Could use this, but again, based on what we generated with ChatGPT, we know that there's specific differences between African and Asian elephants. So I want to try and get an outline that includes that. All right, here we go. These are different habitats, 4 major habitats that elephants live in. Now we say the African elephant, the Asian elephant. Elephants are very smart, doesn't seem really relevant. So I'm going to delete that. Now I'm going to leave these 4, but I'm going to put this as a major header, and now keep these headers as well. So this would probably be good enough. We'll see what we get. Now, so we'll talk about the 4 different habitats, and then we'll talk about the African elephant versus the Asian elephant habitats specifically. One of the great things about Copy AI is that you can keep regenerating content. So if it doesn't work perfectly, you can still get better talking points or better content. Just click regenerate. Of course, this might bump you up against that 2,000 words per month limit, just FYI. All right, so you can read through these bullet points to make sure that they're accurate. I don't know why it's saying they have smaller ears and tusks for forest, but it's saying that, and it's including some details about the savanna counterparts. Some of these bullets I don't really think are accurate, but for the purposes of this video, I'm just demonstrating what Copy AI can do. Of course, you can always regenerate talking points, go back to the beginning, regenerate the outline from scratch. It's an iterative process, and you need to edit the content when it's completed anyway. So just wanted to show you the possibilities. Now I'm creating the content. And here you have it, an article that you could potentially use. Of course, it will likely need heavy editing, especially given what I was reading through. Each of these bullets was turned into a sentence or part of a paragraph. This one, for some reason, kept the bullets, so I'm going to regenerate that. And there we go. Now we have some sentences here. Again, I haven't read through this full article to make sure that it's accurate, but now you can see Copy AI was able to create an article, and then I can just create the blog post, and it will give me the full text that I can then edit, drop into Google Docs, Grammarly, etc. The next tool I'm going to talk about is Write at writesonic.com. This is an AI writing tool that offers a free 2,500 word trial. So it's only 2,500 words that you get. You could try signing up with multiple email addresses to see if you can get more free words. But these words, unlike with Copy AI or some of the other tools, aren't going to re-up after you've used them. So it's 2,500 words, good enough to write maybe 2 or 3 blog articles. and at least try out the tool, see if it's something that you'd be willing to pay for. So once you've logged in, you're presented with a bunch of different features, a chat tool, AI article writer, paragraph writer, etc. And we're going to just use the AI article writer 4.0, which is the newest version of the article writer. The topic, again, is going to be elephant habitats. And then I'm going to search keywords, see if there's anything else that it recommends. So it has a bunch of different keywords based on volumes and keyword difficulties, similar to what you'd get in an SEO keyword tool. But I'm just going to go with elephant habitats because I know that's the article I want. So topic, elephant habitats keyword. Tone of voice, I'm going to go with professional again. First person point of view, I want it to be third person. And then call to action, I'm going to leave as blank, language English. So generate. So I'm given these 3 prompts. So these are ideas: exploring the world of elephant habitats, exploring the unique elephant habitats around the globe, exploring the complexity of elephant habitats. I want exploring the world of elephant habitats, I think, because I want to differentiate between African and Asian elephants. So now I get an outline. What is an elephant habitat? Importance, human activity on elephant habitats, types of elephant habitats, history of elephant habitat. So there's 3 different options here. I can generate more if I want. But this first one actually seems like a really good fit already, just skimming through the options, so I'm going to go with it. So I have the article outline here on the left sidebar, and now I'm just going to generate the article. And here we have it. The article is generated completely here with paragraphs. This is quite a lengthy article for a free tool. Of course, this is eating into my 2,500 word limit and using about 1,200 words there. Even pulled in an image from Pixabay. Don't know if this is what I would actually use in the article. And of course, I wanted to make sure that it's copyright free, even though it's from Pixabay. But there you have it, a full article about elephant habitats that I can then throw into Grammarly or other AI tools for rewriting, and then just edit it to make sure that it's factually correct and grammatically correct as well. So that's Writesonic's article writer. So those are 5 free AI content writing tools that you can use to generate blog articles. There's some other AI tools out there that I highly recommend you check out as well. We do deep dive on them in some of our other videos. The first one is called Quillbot, and its primary usage is for rewriting content. So you can take some of the content that is generated by these AI tools we walked through today and throw them into Quillbot and get different sentences, different paragraphs, etc. that maybe read better than what the other AI tools generated. Of course, if you're throwing AI content into an AI tool, it's going to generate some more AI content that may or may not actually flow better or read better, but it actually does. Quillbot, we think, does a pretty good job. Go ahead and check out our video on how to use Quillbot. We've linked it in the description of this video as well. There's another AI rewriting tool called Wordtune that also offers some free capabilities. So go ahead and give that a try. We'll link to another related video that we have with Wordtune, and later we'll be creating videos comparing Wordtune to Quillbot as well, so you can see how the 2 tools differ. So thanks again for watching, and please like and subscribe if you like this content. Thanks.